Well, hey, we're going to do some criticism of our artwork. It's an Eberron adventure that we're writing for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We've been at it for 143 episodes, and we're going to keep at it until the thing publishes. And you can stick around for the ride if you want. I'm going to check my channel here, make sure that I'm streaming okay, go through my official intro spiel, and then we'll get to work for a couple hours. Okay, go through my official... Whoa, that is plenty sufficient volume. Thanks. Cool, that sounds good. And let's see. Just posted on Twitter that we're live. If you want to find out when we're live in the future, you can also follow me on Twitter at PhilKearney. I create role-playing game supplements. I publish them online. There's a slew of links in the description down below of work that I've already produced in the past. That's on DMsGuild. There's a huge sale going on right now. It's like everything's like 40% off. You should go check out some of the work. You can see about 150 different book art illustrations that I've produced over the past couple years, as well as just a slew of alternate mechanics for 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons for both DMs and players to use in their campaigns as you please. So if you think this stuff is cool, consider picking up some of it at a stupid amount of discount. Otherwise, if you want to support the stream, I have a Patreon that's listed down below. But honestly, right now, more than anything, subscribers would be appreciated. I'm at 179 now. So if you want to help me out, you can hit the bell. You can hit like, subscribe, bell icon. Be welcome to drop down here in a chat and hang out with me while we get into this. This book cover I created around episode 40 of this 143 episode live stream. So if you want to check out the creation of this and all the mechanics that went into it and the layout decisions, be welcome. But today we're going to continue working on our village map. So when we were here last time, we had created the interior art for... we created the interior art for the constable's home / jail. So you can see we got some stone here that surrounds the prison portion of the abode, office area, Barney Fife style kind of big front porch, very nice. And then there's the door that leads through here back into the apartments for the sheriff. That also has an alternate exit out the back here that is right next to where the mayor's apartment is in the back of the commons area of the village as a whole. This is just the downtown area. Once we finish this, we also have a farmhouse vignette that we'll create that'll have a modest farm plus a one-story home that can be just dropped in randomly throughout the countryside surrounding the central hub, which has got a lumber mill. It's got a grist mill. We got a small blacksmith shop, stables, the commons area, sheriff's constabulary is the proper words there, and then a silo and supply warehouse. Sorry, I don't know the right words on that. Storage house and you've got entrance here. So this is heading eastward out of mainland Karnath in Eberron. Southward is towards Talenta Plains. Eastward is off towards Moorholds. So the idea here is that you got the Carnwood Forest is at the northern part here, and it just sprawls out into the grassland from here. So there would be multiple farmhouses that start dotting across the landscape every few miles south and west of here, but as you go further east, it becomes more and more scarce, even more frontier land with less population. So a charitable merchant would come along this road here, be able to hit up supplies here in the storage house, be able to meet and greet with people here at the commons area, and then be able to move on. Meanwhile, lumberjacks can be moving into the forest here on the path that they've worn down with wagons. That its first stop here, of course, is the lumber mill, and then it swings through here down to the storage area, and if necessary, it would be necessary. It would loop back around and then be able to head back up in the woods. But a card could be stored over here if necessary. A couple of them, actually. So we got the space, the layouts. We got a well that's been dug for the place. So everything's coming along nicely. I believe today, what are we doing? Today we are going to work on the interior space of the commons. So we have the interior space for the sheriff pretty well worked out. I'm content with it. So now we can come back through and start building out the commons area, which is here. So looking at this area here, we've got the general floor of the structure, the front deck and the floor plan, and then we've got the front deck wood slats figured out here. Ice cream truck. I'm gonna be a good man and not imbibe in that ice cream goodness. But we need to put in floor slats for here. Here's the front door that leads in through here. Here's an interior door that leads into the common space with a dais to be able to speak across the crowd. And then here's an external door that leads out. So this has 2 points of exit as well. So we're going to continue with the wooden slats. So let's go to the sheriff here. Drop down. Find its slats. No slats, man. Get into. There we go. Let's grab a big old chunk of that, copy that, then go up here to the commons area, and paste, and swing that down over here. Something like this. Yeah, how do we want to do this? Generally want to have a change in angle here from one area to the next to indicate different areas. But the only thing that separates this this office space from the apartment complex is just this friendly curtain. So not a lot of separation there. Let's see. How might we place these things? Get rid of that. Perhaps we align it there. And look at that. It lines up very, very nicely down here. That's very well done. I'm happy with that. And let's take this stuff across. Yeah, that feels pretty good. So with God's grace and Muse inspiration, we'll be able to finish the floor plan in here today. Get after the grain store or the storage building up there on Thursday, and then do a bunch of rooftops on Monday, and be done with this portion of the project. Apparently, there is rum from Barbados is become delivered to America for a while here for a couple of years. There wasn't really any Barbados rum coming in. I think it was just because it was probably just not like duties and whatnot probably just made it not profitable at the time. But apparently it's back on the bookshelf, but back on the store shelves, which is good news. Good news for the Cockspur fans. Hey Nitro, what's going on, my guy? Let me rearrange my window a little bit here to be able to see that. Oh, I gotta get a timer going. Glad you stopped by. Let's see. What are we looking at? So what's the question here? You're curious about the stamp you use for pixel pushing the wood grain, if you do that. Yeah, it's I'm just cutting and pasting from the sheriff's house here. I just grabbed a chunk of this, pasted it down on here, and this is just my cloud smudge brush. I use it for almost everything that I want to have smooth smudging for. So I don't have a good example of something offhand here. Hold on, there. See this this brush is if I use this brush here, get rid of that. There. Nope. Wait. There. See, it's got all these little breaks in it. That line there and there and there. These little mishmash shapes. Each one of these line spaces, and I've talked about this before. This is actually a brush that I built that is a composite layer of different. Here, I'll do it someplace else so it's easier to see. Over here. So this is actually a composition of brushes like this. So what happens is, and it's just dense. So I make that a brush, and it has all these different layers of opacity. Like the lighter it is, the less strength it has. So when I convert this mess into a smudge brush, it's only gonna pull about 10% of the pixel information here in this lightest area. Here in this darker area, it's not nearly as dark as this. So that's probably about a 50% pull there. So when I use a smudge brush, when I use this format, using this style of creation, and I use my smudge, look how smoothly it's capable of pulling and blending. This is at a 100% smudge, so you can see all the line information inside that blot is being pulled and perpetuated. See how it replicates that pattern? So if I'm using 100%, I can pull at something. I use the shift button to lock, and then I can just pull and replicate what pattern is there. So if all I have is a bunch of line weight here, I'm pulling on it, each of these lines is actually a stack of like 20% opacity lines that I went over a few times when I built this. So when we laid in the slats, there's an inconsistency in slat depth. So it doesn't look like, it doesn't look as artificial. It looks more organic because there's inconsistency in the amount of gap between each of the slats to make up the floorboard. But the actual process of pulling that, it's like I got that there. See, wait a second. I have to get part of it. See, I can pull that. If I pull out too far, it starts to separate into little dots because that was the shape of the line that we were using, and I sped up pulling the line by dragging off page, and that's moving at a faster pace than the information is able to keep up with it. So if I want to have a smooth line, I have to have a delicate sweep like this. But once I get a decent line going, I can just grab and pull. So it just goes across the whole page. So it's very simple, very cheap technique. It's very, very dumb basic. But you can technically do that with any brush, but with this style of stacking up these dots like that, what it causes is one of the problems in Photoshop in general is that it requires a lot of pixel information, a lot of RAM to be able to push around glops of paint like that, because it's picking up every little square of pixel that's inside of that and deciding where does it need to be repositioned when I pull, as opposed to a brush. If I'm just using a brush, I'm just adding pixels to the space. But if I'm using a smudge brush, I'm taking pixels that are already there and I'm replicating those pixels in another location based on the density of strength that smudge brush has over the area. So it actually requires a lot more processing power in general. By doing this haberdash stack dot method, it's actually it's somehow, I don't understand the math behind it, but somehow it's actually easier for the computer to process all these little different points of data than it is to just take. Let's see if I can do this just using a normal smudge round brush, right? And then if I'm going to use that, I'm going to grab that. No, I'm gonna go ahead and eat some crow right now, because apparently that's not having any problems either. there was at some point I was using brushes and it was causing massive hourglasses on when I was doing smudges. So I started developing alternate smudge brushes that would allow me to create a more fluffy effect, like for clouds and stuff, without having a huge data crunch. And I don't know what changed. Maybe one of the updates in Photoshop came along, made it easier for these things to pull. But anyway, I don't know if I'm answering questions or not. I'm certainly looking like a fool. Because apparently something changed in the system that doesn't make the smudge issues that I had nearly as much of a problem. But that was the root of it. I don't know if I actually answered your question or not. Question mark? I don't know. If I did, let me know. Floorboards go across like that. Now we need to have little slats here. Let me get rid of. I'm gonna grab this. Yeah, I don't know if I answered your question at all. Let's start talking about brushes. There you go. If you're going to come back with a brush to add wood grain, the plank slats you're working on, but I enjoy it. Oh, yeah, right on, man. No, I wasn't planning on coming back and like doing like a super in depth like a wood grain pattern like that. It'd be something like. Nope, that's not working. Yeah, I don't think I want to go into that level of detail. I think I'm content with the slats as is. I'm thinking about it now, so accursed fate. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll end up deciding I'm not satisfied. I'm noticing that I've got some flaws here in these pews, so I'm gonna have to end up fixing those. But we'll get to that. Where are we at right now? Floor. And next we'll do walls. See, now that we have the all the color information in the sheriff next door, we can just perpetuate that stuff over here. If we, have 100% opacity. There you go. Hey, Hornetico, what's going on, my guy? I should probably do some how-tos, like Photoshop how-tos, or like Bob Ross how-tos. I could probably, I don't know. It's I built the channel to be an RPG developed stream, but I do an awful lot of art. So I'm wondering, I don't know. I think I have an identity problem with this channel, and it's probably worth asking if I should split this channel into two separate channels, like an actual art channel and then like an RPG development channel. I don't know. I think I have enough. There's probably enough cross audience interest that I can leave it sustained like this. I just look at a lot of YouTube artists that have 100,000 plus subscribers, and I know I've got the same level of mechanical capability as a lot of those. So it makes me wonder if I want to get big and bad, if I should be thinking more like a business and focus where the business is at, I don't know. I don't know what the right thing to do is. I never know what the right thing to do is. I just keep doing stuff. Structure, fence, wall, lumber, storage. Yeah. Constabulary. Lock that down. Commons. There we go. Now we're in the right block. Or are we? I bet that's a tall list. Yeah, that's a tall list of assets right there, my friends. So we'll see about figuring all this crap out. Like here, I think I can afford to get rid of that. Sometimes I feel like if there's a business decision to making involving me doing RPGs and artwork, that I'm going to just make the wrong decision for all the right reasons. So thank God no one's dependent on me bringing home money from this, because I'd be stressed out. And nothing like stress to destroy the muse. Doing some mild cleanup here. What's up? Very kind. Very, very kind. Thanks for the vote of confidence. We'll see if that manifests someday. Oh my god, I've got all this gear. Maybe up here towards the top of my list. Thank you. It'll strike. It'll happen. It's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. It's not my job to figure it out. It's my job just to appreciate the opportunity. Just flow through the day. Do what I can do. Focus on the things that make me happy while I'm doing it, so that the creativity continues to flow. Don't hold myself beyond where the muse takes me. And I will end up becoming who I'm supposed to become. That is honestly the only way I can trust myself through reality. It's all going to work out okay. Make sure these are the only things. Yep. Me. I'm just gonna make better looking pews. We're going to duplicate those layers real fast and put these in a position as well. We can merge those down and duplicate the layer. Push it over to here. Doink. All right, so that looks better now. What are we doing with our floor plan down here? Do we have anything going on with our floor? There's something going on with the floor. Sheriff, we can stitch that up for now. Ground colors. No grit inside commons. We can have discoloration in the ground, but I don't want grass growing up underneath the wall. That's just bad housekeeping. Just going to clean that out here. There we go. Ground. I'm going to take a 20% opacity and grab. See, this is that round brush that we were using with the smudge. It doesn't work so good. I'm trying to pull these pixels and it's not doing a good job. So if I switch to my cloud brush, and it disperses the pixels much more readily. Break that up a bit. It's just a nature god, and they're using a watering can. Is it a place of worship? No, not necessarily. It's just pews are just long wooden benches, basically. It's the Catholicism in me. I could just call them benches, but I think I'm predisposed towards the word pew because when we redo this place, they're going to use them as barricades against the undead that are trying to come through, and for whatever reason, just pew is the word that resonates with me. Don't really know why. Just it am what it am. No. I'm going to continue mucking up the floor here for a little bit. Give it some grittiness. Sometimes there's little specks on the screen, and I think it's pixels, but a lot of times it's just legitimately it's just grit on my screen. so I'll try to erase I'll try to hunt down a pixel across multiple layers before I realize, oh, that's just like a speck of like bug smear or something. It's stupid. It's not like you can see what I'm talking about. It's on my screen. It's not actual pixels. So silly. I'm going to grab some of this and pull it towards the middle of the room a little bit. Some general discoloration and smudgery going on inside here, just to break up the plainness of the space. About like that. It's kind of working the blush into the page. Really looking forward to this Saturday. We have a decent chance of finishing Ukulele Reclamant book cover. Decent chance at it. So we're pretty much working on the foreground there, and I'm feeling like trees. Feeling like trees this week. Timely timer, 20 minutes, bounce. Let's keep it up. And keep it going because it's snowing. Commons. All right, we have the floor. Oh, now we're doing, that's right, we're doing stonework. Good. So stone there, and then let's drop in stone on top of that using our stone pattern. Wherever that may be. Come on, Patchouli. Show me your secrets. Blip, blop. Oof. Nope. There. Mountain chalk spin. Zip, 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 zip. Zim, 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 zim. Let's drop that stuff in there like that. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Marr. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Actually, oh, no kidding. Nice. Wanted to finish this adventure in the span of 2.5 months, but delays are delays, man. That's what RPGs are all about. Learning to tolerate the intolerable. They say patience is a virtue, and you learn that with RPGs. Morons flipping through their spell list because they don't know what the hell their spell does, or looking up obscure rules because they think it's going to make some sort of a difference in the fate of their character when it absolutely won't. Of course it won't. Oops. Looks like I actually put this all in the same layer. Good thing I trust myself. I'm just going to leave it be. It's not worth going back. Fuck it. Turned him into stone! Stone wall. I'm gonna go back to regular wall. Boom, boom. Bloop, bloop. Woof, man, there's some rough line art going on here. Little alcove here for the bed so that you don't see them walking in. If you walk in from the outside through the door right away. It's just a courtesy thing. Modesty screen. No complaints so far. I don't know, what are we talking about today? I don't have an agenda yet. I'm just pushing the pixels, you know? Chaka. Cool. Let's go back to our line work. And clean that shit up, because this is looking pretty bleak. Let's fix our face. Yeah, that'll do. It's just some quality of life shit here, that's all. Just making sure like these little burrs are gone. Something I should have resolved quite some time ago, but I think I had convinced myself that it was okay to do it at this point in the process, and now we're seeing it's just creating lag here. But it would have created lag there, so I mean, you know, 6 or a half dozen. Take your pick. Oh yeah, we had to come through and do this because we need to create the window space. So erase that so it's windowy. And that's okay. No, there we go. Very good. Square brushes everywhere. Good enough. I'm hoping I can get that that Tyrant ship versus Galleon painting from this morning finished tonight before I have to crash. Not sure if I will, but that is the goal. The Tyrant ship is done, so that technically means all you have to do is finish up the shading and lighting on the Galleon. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, but we'll see if I get too tired to complete the work. But I am pretty happy with being able to produce one piece a day at this stage, because I think the diagram work with the tokens is going to go a lot faster than this freehand illustrations I've been doing with all the ship art. So we're actually doing the difficult part first with the ship art, and God's willing, it's going to end up being a lot easier at the back end. It's just filling in the diagrams and the maps, which are much simpler compositions, but we may run into challenges about actually making them clean looking. So we'll see. We'll see where the challenge rises up, and we'll meet it. Those arrows are looking pretty ghastly, though, don't you think? I've been seriously considering the guild system that I've been developing, making that a non DMsGuild product, just like making it its own thing. There's I think I can. I mean, I want to do Ravnica stuff with it, and but there's no actual adventures that require that content. The guild stuff. There's nothing that actually requires that from Wizard of the Coast products. So I'm thinking I might just make that my first independent work, and just be able to self-reference it off of my Patreon or other independent projects that we might come up with. But kind of excited about that. That would allow me to realistically kickstart the thing, which is slightly terrifying. I would need to hire on somebody to manage the Kickstart project, but I think that's where I want to go. I'm really considering all the crap that's been going on with Wizards and the uncertainty in the market. I think me spending just a little bit more time about like what am I really paying homage to on an IP versus what is actually my own idea that I can carry away with. And I think the guilds would be actually the first really fun project to do independently. Out the other. Oh, there's a lot cleaner. Oops, a little bit of burr over here. Burrs. Well, thanks, Nitro. It's a really solid concept. The guild dice system, the command dice being transferred over to issuing commands to your guilds to have NPCs perform tasks that effectively just kind of like double your downtime activity. It's a good premise. It works well. I enjoy it, and it's showing me it's offering me opportunities to take a look at potentially breaking down combat from being such a micro action with precise economy, instead being able to pan out from that deep combat simulator and have the same sort of resource dice implemented for social exploration and combat. But that's not actually what the guild project is all about. It's just something that I've observed that I can do. So there'll be more details about all that crap in time. But I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going to go. Muse told me about that last night, and I think it was a great idea. So she's clearly got my heart. Floor. This is where I want to be. Down here. Like I say, I want to give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. So almost all the work that I've done so far has been inspired by either Magic the Gathering or existing Wizard of the Coast D&D IPs. So thus far, it's been, I feel fair that I've been playing inside the DMsGuild space. But yeah, this guild idea is truly above and beyond what's going on inside of WotC content. So I think it's a safe go. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll make it a cheap Kickstarter, something so inexpensive that I can just pay it off myself. You know, in case it bellies up and I don't get any production out of it, then, you know, I'll just like do like a, I don't know, maybe like a $500 or $600 Kickstarter for a 100-page hard mechanics book. That's ridiculous, but I don't want to fail my first Kickstarter. That'd be stupid. Let's just make it something affordable. If I end up, you know, pulling in 20 times the amount needed, then God bless. Walls, and then we're going to go to stairs and slats. I said slats. Thank you. Yeah, still the same. Oopie-doo. That will not be until next year-ish at some point. So I got a lot on my plate already that I need to clear. But yeah, that I am now officially going to slate the Guilds and Kingdoms book too. Kickstarter. I think this is my official declaration of that. Didn't realize I was going to do that today, but that's the big announcement Muse wants to make. So here you go, honey. Actually, pretty much looking forward to it. It'll be nice to have this and the Spelljammer project finished to be able to have, again, as proofs of concept that when I embark on a 100-page role-playing game supplement, I can absolutely execute it. And I want to have 2 of them so that people know that it wasn't just a fluke. So this is all going to work out just A-okay. I'm actually really excited now. Do not know. Yeah, I don't know any more details about it yet, so stay tuned. Walls. Next up, all right, now we're moving on to the furnace. Or the oven, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the proper word for that is. How do we do this? Okay, dark to the back, light to the front. Timely timer, keeping time. Let's keep at it, buddy. Yes. Very good, very good, very good. Very, 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 very good. Gray over here and doorknob color over there. Gray over here and doorknob stuff over here. Gray over here and doorknob stuff right there. Good. Let's do, I spy with my eye some text on the wall, so give me a hot second here to floor sheriff wall. Oh wait, I want to be up in the color space. I need to fix those arrows. So Gatsby Goods. There we go. Let me fix the arrows. Hey, what's up? Hey Shiner, what's going on, my guy? Glad to have you around. That. Voodoo. Maybe I like this one better. There can be only one. Actually, nah. We'll freehand it. I was thinking I could go steal an arrow from the sheriff's depot. Kind of like just doing them. That's gonna be a hot topic when we get to it, though. Yeah, that's the right way to do this. Merge down. Tut, tut, tut. Free transform equals flip horizontal now, flip then a vertical now. Copy, paste, make haste, not waste. Blip, blop, free transform equals flip horizontal now, baby. That'll do, pig. Very good. Let's see. Oh, walls. Right. Still have this interior stuff to do, so let's grab that. Color some more. Come on up over all younger now. Woof. Yeah, that line art is looking a little scrappy too. Probably need to do a cleanup over here. A little bit of a cleanup. Let's go with that. Where are we at? Here? Perfect. Let's grab a roundy brush. down. Let's do some cleanup over here because this thing's looking scraggly as fuck. Good. Deuce? Come on, dude. Let's be less ugly, shall? Danku. Woof. Let's just do... Let's just do a lot of that. Tweet. No, wait. Copy, paste. Free transform, flip, horizontal now, baby. No need to fix things twice. Good and's enough. Good. And good. There we go. It's a bit of blurf. Bit of blurf up here. Let's fix that. Can't be helped. Yeah, apparently there's this TV show called Life on Mars. I never got into it, but I caught like maybe 10 minutes of it at one point. And it's, I guess it's like a cop show, like a guy and a gal. And there's something weird with the guy, but the first scene I saw of that show, which made me want to come back and question it more, was the guy was sleeping on the couch on his side like this, and like a tiny little moon rover drove up his cheek and into his ear. Like the camera zoomed in on his face, and it was like a moon runner. It was just running across his face, and it ran into his ear. It's like, and then he woke up. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like, that is the weirdest fucking thing I've seen on a cop show ever. And from there, I'm kind of like, what is going on with this show? But I never went back to check it out. This was years ago. So I need to go track down that show. It might not be worth anything. I don't know. It's just that I want to find out what the hell's going on with that moon rover. Because that is a super goofball thing. Like, damn near weirdest thing I've ever seen in a cop show. And I mean, I used to watch The Great American Hero, so I mean, I've seen weirdness. I've seen things. God, I miss Baja. Sorry, it's a Dave and Mike Need Wedding Guest reference there. I don't know if anyone's seen that film. That it is fucking hysterical. Let's see where we want to go. Oh, we should do chairs and shit. chairs and tables and stuff. Meow, 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 doorknobs. Next, fresh fish. Should be able. What is it? It's 8:20 already. Crap. I've got an hour. Okay. Maybe I can get this done. It's a lot of furniture for me to color. A lot of furniture. There we go. Meow, 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 meow. I don't think I colored those plates and shit. All right, we have to go back to that. We'll get back to that when we get back to here. How about that? Deal. Let's go with here's my stuff. I could probably just bond all this together and give myself less headaches. So I don't have all these labeled. Of course. Now, ready to drink you. I think I am going to bond all these down just because I'm sick of looking at them. Where are you coming from, buddy? Oh, right on. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. Pews. Yeah, I need to color those plates. All right, we'll get to those. I promise we will get to those. Let's do this first. Just like that. Oops, off-centered. Ain't that just organic? Don't have a lot I'm talking about today. I'm just mostly just pushing pixels over here, you know? Merge. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was merge all visible. That was the wrong fucking button. Let's go with just merge those layers. How about that? I'll duplicate that one. Oy, hey, that takes a long time. Let's just do this instead. This should take less time. Yep. Hody hum. Hody, hody hum. Hody hum. That should be good. Better. Merge them down. Phil, you're an idiot. What is up with that, Kearney? Merged all my wooden layers down, so just I pushed all my chairs around. And that's why we keep a million different layers hanging out in our folders. If I'm going to merge things together, I need to stay aware of what I've merged. It sounds like a really basic idea, but seriously, you have to remind yourself of that shit sometimes. Lots of tables. This guy's got lots of tables in this place. Wow, people are shooting off fireworks. Super. Thanks, my dude. Nah, that box is the same. Oh, this don't have a lot of stuff that we have to deal with, different colors. See a bucket in the corner. Everyone loves buckets. Buckets are the best things for corners. Medieval fantasy setting? Have an empty corner? Put a bucket in it. Hey, even the timer agrees. It's bucket time. Ah. Buckets everywhere. Apparently got some artifacts there I gotta get rid of. We'll get to them. Bookshelf. Chest. Fancy table. Boudoir. A filing cabinet is just a dresser for paper. Writing table. Supply dresser. Coat rack. A lot of wood furniture in this. It makes it pretty easy on me. I'm into it. I'm into the easy wood furniture. Yo. I will admit, though, I like the streams when I have stuff to talk about. Like when I feel like I'm sharing knowledge. I don't really feel like I'm sharing knowledge other than there's a lot of wood in this office. Not very exciting. Definitely will be happy when this portion of the adventure is done with. The adventure was discovering ourselves all along. Not really. Doodad desk. Where's that burr? Nice. I feel like I'm taking control of this room finally. With all the equipment in here, it's kind of got away from me. You know, I didn't really feel in control of it, but it's. I feel like it's contained at this point. So this corner is so big, it's got 2 buckets. It's a 2-bucket corner, my man. That's intense. Coat racks. Walls. Wooden wall. Oh, that's a door. There we go. Good. Mm-hmm. So far, so good. So what? Let's go find a trough. Corner so big, it has 2 buckets and a trough. That is very poorly drawn. I need to fix this. We'll get to that. Hold on. Merge down. Yeah, about like that. Yeah, about like that. Them boys with them water. I mean fireworks. There we go. And I wonder, why wonder, whoa. I've got a bucket. I got 3. Wow, this is a 3 bucket building. That's insane. Okay, well, buckets is as buckets do. Let's get bucket with you. I need a bucket in this corner. Got a bucket on, no, yeah, I need a bucket in here. There's no buckets in here. My bucket! Team on the bucket. There's a bucket. You're ready to go, buddy. I recognize a good to go bucket. Copy, paste. Bring over that bucket to me. Bring that bucket to me. What? What, my doodle? There we go. Just like that, my bucket. Duplicate the labor now, baby. Bucket. I've got my bucket. Bump, bump, bump. Bucket of love. Shangri-La beneath the summer moon. I have a bucket. Oh yeah. A bucket of life. You know what? Nah. Like that. Bucket of love. Love bucket. Bring that bucket on home. Bucket. Bam. Worthybucket.net. It is the most worthy of buckets, I do believe. Where is my sheriff? Constabulary, thank you. Knickknacks. I know what it is. You know what? Let's just do this instead. Yeah, no. Cancel. Copy. And let's go down here into the buckets. Corner bucket. We'll put it there. Can't be a corner bucket. It's not in the corner. That's not my bucket. Oh man, I'm tired. Sick and tired of being sick and tired, yo. How about you? I see my bucket. All right, that's good. Buckets. Trough. Wood furniture. It's 840. Oh boy, we're closing in on it. So that's Fabu. Let's keep it up. We actually finish like we said we would. Here's Snopin. It gets easier. Oh, we're gonna finish. We're gonna flat out finish this place. It will be done. I will be done. Yum, yum, yum. Let's go fabrics. Home of 1,000 racks, man. How many coats do these people need? Well, it is autumn. It's starting to pick up. Cool. Where do we go from here? Did I? Wow, I didn't do any of these furnishings. What the? I could have sworn I did that furnishings. Where's my furnishings? Am I wrong? Did I just not... Did I stop? Knickknacks. Huh. I guess I just never finished all my knickknacks. Seems kind of fuckered up. Alright, well. Alright. Well, apparently we didn't. Revelation Nation. Man, this guy's got a lot of paperwork. I'm gonna go with man, I'm tired. You're about to witness the strength of Aeon Flux. Doom, doom, doom. Okay, we got some gear here that we can then take up to the knickknacks. Sheriff knickknacks, that's where we need to go. Let's drop down to the sheriff knickknacks. Knick-knack, knick-knack, knick-knack. I'm gonna hit the save button because I haven't done that in a while. Knick-knack. Berserker baby has awoken. Whoa, bucket! Even criminals get buckets. This place is amazing. Such lucky criminals. Look at that. You get your own bucket, buddy. Bump, 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 bump. My bucket! Walrus approves. Fuck it. That's fine. Wrecked pews. Let's see. Where am I at with this House of Joy? House of Joy, Joy, House of Joy, House of Joy, Joy. Hey. Yellowest butter in town. Yeah, there we go. Good. Let's go back over to the sheriff's place and drop in some knickknacks. Hey there, timely timer. Let's see if we can get this done in the next 20. Oh, I just went over these. I'm going over them again. That's good. That's decent. Wooden coasters or something. Not necessarily sure what those are. I'll leave it up to the DM. We're gonna offload what these things are to the DM. That sounds fair. There, fine. The sheriff's place is done. Good. That means that our knackety nicks are almost resolved. That's good news. There, my face. Let's do more knickknacks. There. Let's go find. Yeah, not so much. Let's go back over here. There. Better. Yeah, I'm noticing a little slop here. Damn it. I have to come back through and fix my slop. God, there's a lot of slop. That fuck. There we go. Straighten that out. Straighten that out. Straighten that out. Wooden. We all good here? Good? Almost. Yeah, I don't know how much conversation this has gotten, but it's something I recalled. I realized the other day that in the Matrix, Trinity's the first human to kill an agent. She shot him in the side of the head when he was distracted by Neo being a chump. Trinity's a fucking badass. She's not the chosen one. She just knows how to use the chosen one to win a fight. Like, who's the real badass? That's legit. That's legit respect I'm expressing there. This shit is for real. That chick is tough. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Oh, we're gonna go for some more. Coasters, like charcuterie boards, or sushi serving dishes, because there's a vibrant sushi market here in the village. Whatever, Kearney, freaking whack job. All right, that's done. This room is done. Enough. Over here, done. Holy shit! All right, that is. Oh. Nice. Oh. Sheriff is officially done. Commons room is officially done. We still have to put roofs on these things. And we still have... I still have the mill, the storage mill. So, okay, I'm going to come back here, grounds, and I'm going to work this a bit. Wait for it. Let's just do that. Holy crap. We're actually further ahead than I expected it to be. So that means that we will likely have this grain mill finished, or grain silo and storage warehouse. I don't know what the right words are. Anyway, this thing. We're gonna have this thing done on Thursday. Thursday will be the next day that we're doing Eberron stuff like this. So this isn't a very exciting session, but I'm anticipating us resolving this and working on the 1, 2, 3 rooftops, and then on Monday finishing whatever's left over the rooftops. Spoiler, it'll probably be the silo. Oh. But our gritty's getting nitty. All right, cool. So ground is good. Lumber mill, sheriff mill, smithy, stable, grain mill, lumber, sheriff's common storage. But next is going to be storage. Well, we know all the patterns, so let's get started. Stone walls. Now that we have a pattern for everything, it's pretty easy for us to be able to move through this stuff. The hardest part is figuring out the color coding, like how you want things to be. But once you know what you're doing, moving through shit's pretty quick. This is exciting. Good news! Let's keep at it here. Boop, boop. Mountain chalk spin brush. And when our timer pops, we'll be done for the day. We got about 8 minutes left on the block, so that's cool. We made good progress today. I'm really, really pleased. It's pretty mundane shit and didn't really talk about anything too interesting other than me going to do a Kickstarter for my guilds project. That's exciting. I guess that is pretty exciting news. But that won't be, that'll be like, honestly, that'll probably be like mid-late 2024 when that happens. I'm going to have to start connecting with, I'm going to have to figure out how to run a successful Kickstarter project. Shit. Maybe I'll just hire somebody that knows how to do successful Kickstarters and recruit them to promote the thing and start gathering emails that way. I'm going to need a website. I'm going to need to start an email list, which means I'm going to have to restructure my life a little bit and start creating an e-newsletter for people to want to give me their email address for. So, figure out how that shit goes. Man, it's going to be fun, though. Bear. I see you, scraggly grass. You don't belong in there. We'll fix it. Wow. There. Let's work the plan. Keep working the plan. There you go. Ooh. Go. Just like that. Very good. Dot 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 dot. Dot, dot, dot. More dots, more dots, more dots. More dots. We got some time for... we have time for the wooden walls. I see a little scraggle grass sticking out through there. There. Not bad. All right, so we're doing good. We've got less than a minute left, so that's great timing. We're going to go ahead and pause it here. There's not a lot we need to do for this place. Some grain, some sacks of grain, some barrels, some crates, a bunch of grain. So that might be like 30 minutes of work, I reckon. And then we'll build a rooftop for the sheriff. And well, we have rooftops already, so let's. There's nothing in these rooms, in these buildings that I need, so I can leave that open. Where's my roofs? Roofs. Yeah. All right. Dismiss. All right. So as you can see, here is our. Well, that's a stray thing. Hold on. Where are you coming from, Boogaloo? Structure, storage, grist, stable. Storage. Very good. All right, so when we come back, we can build out the roof for this and this. We have some open deck. Oh, yeah. That was intended, I think. Not sure why I intended that. I think this would be better off with a rooftop. Yeah, we should put a roof there. So that's what we'll do. Add a roof, and what up? Did you hear about the giant squid that surfaced? It's apparently going to die soon. What? Oh, no, I hadn't heard about it. Sometimes those things float up, man. They normally don't come to the surface unless they're going to die. It's sad, but that's well, yeah, it's just sad. Anyway, so I'll look it up. I'm sure it's massive. Imagine if people went to the bottom of the ocean. I mean, some of them do. If you like, give them concrete shoes. Those guys go to the bottom of the sea to die. But yeah, thanks for the down note, buddy. When we come back, we'll build the rooftop for the sheriff. We'll build the rooftop for the commons area, and we'll finish up the interior storage here, and then build the rooftop for that. But that's where we're at for the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out of here. I guess I have a giant squid to go take a look at. Yeah, indeed, my friend. All right, we're gonna cut out of here. Yeah, good times. Thanks a lot for being here, folks. And we will. I'll be back later, man. I'll be back here tomorrow morning. I will have some more, maybe something a little bit more entertaining, perhaps like Spelljammer ship art that we'll work on, right? And then we'll be back here. I don't think I'm actually going to be here on Wednesday. I might be. I'm not positive about Wednesday yet. But Thursday we'll be back in the morning for Spelljammer, and then Thursday night to do the roof work. Friday morning we'll be doing Spelljammer, and then Saturday morning we'll potentially be finishing the Reclamant book cover. So we're already up to the foreground, and it's looking pretty damn good. So that's my Saturday stream, the commission stream that we do. That'll be done soon. So yeah, I'm going to cut out of here now, and we'll be back in probably in about 9 hours. So I hope you all have a good night. And thanks a lot, Tyler. Yeah, right on, dude. I will see you on the other side. Cheers.